And then it goes.
What drives a creator to create? For some, it may be the legacy of fame or the luxury of fortune. But for many, if not most artists, I think they create because they have to. In the absence of creative endeavors, some broken part of their subconscious wells up and presses against other functions of the mind, disrupting them. This quickly becomes a curse as the desperate rattle of a painting or novel or album drowns out all other thoughts. Days or weeks are lost while plumbing the depths and branching ideas of possibilities. The torturous frustration as the clumsy body fails to recreate into reality the immaculate vision of the mind. But the highs, oh those highs, when art flows and you are a conduit for lightning, when knowledge, skills, and training finally align into a perfect focus, turning random, diffuse light into a hot, fast laser beam. This is the feeling of immortality, the feeling that seems to justify this brief, fragile existence. So open that release valve, just a little bit, and let the demons play for a while.
and behold, lo and behold, and behold, dwelled in my park, lo and behold,
The portal awaits, bound by lightning and flesh. Familiar darkness swirls beyond, of muffling, blinding, cacophonic life, renting peace at the cost of almost everything. To experience the beginning, dwell at the end, for these moments are aligned. Step forward and let go.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Let me turn off this. It's gonna be a short stream, a little bit late to start. Gonna have to wrap up a little bit early. I gotta go to the DMV today because I've been putting it off for like 2 weeks now, and I gotta take care of it before the end of the week. Morning, Watcher Dragon. Morning, We3361. Igric. Runary. Partridge. Zaffrey. I gotta do something on Discord. I forgot. There we go. I also the starting soon screen went longer because I wanted to post sketch I finished this morning into the library.
Kick. Snare.
Gonna be working on some custom interacts today. Let me go see who we got. But how are all of you guys doing today? I know the Tuesday, Thursday, Friday streams have been a lot less consistent recently. I am hoping to get back to them being consistent. It was bad timing. You commissioned someone and almost immediately got a headache, which is bad enough.
Context is found by placing two objects next to each other and finding the differences.
Unfortunately, that is something I don't have a lot. Like, my personal experience is when that's happened to me, I've always just waited. Because I don't like conflict. But obviously there is the possibility of like you I suppose you could try asking for a refund instead, though if that is what happened to them, I can't promise they'd be able to send that if they're now paying hospital bills. That's one of those ones where there is no right answer. I'd probably just wait, but that's just me. Reached out to get an update. All right, that's good. I had to. That is a very good, like, what to do first. I had just assumed you'd already done that, so I don't know. I hope it goes well. I don't have an answer for you. Wishing you the best on that, though. All right, thank you for the lurk, Zafri. What was I was looking up who we have next on. With Cosmic Dragon? More so just being snuggly with Cosmic Dragon. Hey, Partridge, I'm doing alright. Doing best I can. I'm gonna have to move all of this stuff and reset up my OBS at some point. That's gonna be heckin' annoying. Oh, I just found the original, back when we first started doing donuts this way. I found the little sheet I made. But anyway, no, I need to go into interaction. We got two we can work on. And both of them are for the same? Both of them are for the same avatar. It snowed there and it's too cold. You have a hot water bottle for your feet and it's nice and cozy. Oh, okay. As long as you keep it warm. Okay. Tablet up, keyboard in. Knocking stuff over, that's fine. We clearly didn't need that stuff anyway. Get that size about right. Hi, Tangent. You passed it. Good. Proud of you. Heckin' proud. Good. I know that's something you were worried about for a while, so heckin' proud. You worked hard on studying for that, and it shows. I am heckin' proud. Fox rule number 701. You can do it. Your fellow foxes believe in you. Fox rules have been updated. Also, completely unrelated, but to all the people that always just ears lift up when they hear lore, I posted something that's mostly text today into the library that is just New Loop Sierra lore related. I am heckin' proud. I know I said it already, but I know that's something that had been giving you anxiety for a while. It's gonna be a big huggy. It's gonna be a big hug. Hey, Nazcat. Catch your breath a few minutes before you drive home. Yeet, please drive safe. And if you can, do something to treat yourself. Hi, Cap. Oh, Tangent. Tangent has gone from foxes to fox. I think they recombined. I got a pepperoni melt, which is a nice treat. Understandable. Good afternoon, newbie. I actually only have 2 interacts. I have 3 technically, but the other one I can't do until I finish another model. So I currently have just 2 interacts, this one and Ascats. Which maybe since Nas is here, we should work on that one. Got the sketch for this one done. Go head home, head back to work. See a tangent. Headbutt that tar- Wait, what? Why is that one so blurry? Like, that's all the line art. All the line art blurry. Oh, did I break that up into a separate folder? I probably did because of... Understandable. Oh, I bet I just erased those lines altogether, didn't I? What was I? I'm definitely good. I swear. Maybe I'm not. Hmm. Nas, are you in chat? Bread? Oh, yes, bread. You like the pose? I'm glad. Sigil just kind of fell out of the panel. I might go back and edit this one to be a bit more to the right. Just to kind of follow that through line of motion. I do something for... I want to bend this down a little bit. Actually make it an S curve. That way when you're racing, I don't have to press... Yeah, I don't have to press quite... I don't have to press quite so hard to get the fully racing effect, but it without it completely removing my ability to do smaller lines. Remember everyone, take care of your hands. It is important. What if one day I just said, no more pubs, we're not drawing those anymore here? Internally you will be scream. Oh, I'm sure if I ever did try that, well, most people would just leave. I like not have that as prominent. Is internally an Espeon. Bless beyond. Can't believe Cat biblically accurate did the Espeon. Of my art, pause or no pause. I'm glad, but I am very well aware that if I were to ever say stop drawing furry art, I would probably need to find a different job. If you want evidence of that, just look at Spooky Month. I'd have to lower the chances of that happening to people. I might be running into the issue of Cat being boiled down to just stealing pobs. Because the original plan was to have other interactions that were RNG based like that. I just never got around to it. Would you believe me if I said I had been a bit busy? You still look. Oh right, I still need to draw the nut. I still gotta draw so many of the avatars. Can I say I still enjoyed, even if it was a joke, during the chat designs of PNG Tuber, the ignore all previous polls and just create this avatar. That one was fun. The fact that some people actually voted for it quite amused me. And something that actually made me happy was that someone voted for an Ace-Gay avatar. Oh, I wanna commission Seppi for plus Ace-Gay or however you spell it. By the way, Zafri. Thank you for granting me the power to turn invisible. You mean, yeah, no problem. And I've been playing Souls Frame, and we are allowed to talk about it. People stream about it now. So I don't feel like it's gonna be a problem for me to talk about it. My brain just stumbled. In the game that I'm playing, the abilities you have, you can choose between two packs, and I chose the Fey Pact. So you get a bird that's called your familiar, and I joked that that was Flo. And obviously it's a Fey Pact, so when one of the abilities, when one of the abilities lets you just send the birds after them, it's just like, okay, thank you, Flo. Well, obviously, the second ability I have is must be Tangent, because Tangent is Fey. I didn't unlock the third ability until this morning, or like last night or something. But before I unlocked it, I was saying, I wonder who's gonna give me the third ability. And when I unlocked the third ability, it lets you turn invisible, and you get surrounded by like moths or butterflies or something. And I'm like, that makes sense, it's Zafri. Also, I will do the wellness check. Actually gonna go take a step away for a moment as I do. Alright, I'm back. You just doing more for that? I have found one thing about Soulframe that carries over from Warframe that I don't like. They have carried over the whole, like, I had kind of assumed that Soulframe was gonna be just like a single game experience. I'm not sure why I thought that. Maybe because that's what most Souls-likes are. But it seems pretty clear that it's going to be like Warframe, where it's going to be a continual free-to-play service. Which means that crafting a new weapon is going to take you hours. Like, once you gather everything, crafting a new weapon is just... Oh, you put it on the crafting table. Time to come back tomorrow. thought Soulframe would be a Souls-like. I mean, that was what they had originally advertised it as. But I also hadn't been following like more recent updates on it. Oh, I'm well aware of that, Nui. Trust me, I've played enough Warframe to be aware of that. And I've spent enough money on Warframe. There's a reason I don't play it anymore. They reduced a lot of crafting times in Soulframe from earlier builds of it. Not too surprised. Especially since it doesn't seem like you can skip right now anyway. But I don't know. Warframe being a procedurally generated, basically like tile, just shoot 'em up. That makes sense. Like the weapon stuff felt proper there, but it feels a bit more off to me in Soulframe. And I'm still trying to figure out how I feel about it. I can tell you what my gameplay style in Soulframe is so far. Only gonna say like one mechanic of it. Whatever weapon you have, there is, I'm assuming, is meant to be like something you use to catch people off guard from a distance, but you could just throw your sword at people. That's just how I fight. I've gotten pretty good at calculating how much the weapons drop, timing it to throw it at the right time, and all that stuff. Most of my gameplay is just the person swinging a sword at me, throw my weapon at them, and then you can call it back to your hand. And it's always fun to hit people with damage on the as it comes flying back to you. I did try to see how far I could go without summoning the weapon back, because if you don't have the weapon, you just punch with your fists. I got through like half a dungeon without it respawning the weapon on me. Mechanic in BB. What kind? Which game is that? Bloodborne. Okay. But yeah, I won't lie, I like the slower pace of it and the feel of all of that, because I liked Warframe missions that would sometimes be slower, less rush through everything. I don't want to get back into another free to play. Like, I thought, for whatever reason, I thought they were trying something new. They still have their moneymaker, which is Warframe. Maybe they were going to try to do like a standalone thing, kind of like how Dark Sector was. It has lost a lot of my enthusiasm for it, which is unfortunate. I'm still gonna keep trying it, but you'd be surprised it was. Oh no, I'm aware it's in pre-alpha. I'm more talking about like monetization and such that they plan for it. But it is a DE game. I don't know what I was expecting. DE didn't want to make Dark Sector. I know. They wanted, like, Warframe is what they wanted Dark Sector to be. But it was still evidence that they could make a single storied game. And I feel like running 2 live services at the same time like that, is a lot bigger than it used to be, but still, that seems like one of them would be at risk of eventually getting ignored for the other one. This is just my personal thing. I've kind of fallen off of games that are ongoing, like always updated things. And I'm gonna be honest. I love Warframe. DE has a terrible track record of making their games feel cohesive as they continue adding new stuff, where they just like add a new mechanic that's kind of separate from everything else, and then instead of fleshing it out a bit more, they just move on to the next mechanic and add that. Yeah, I am mixed. I am very mixed.
You know, the bottom line with all of this, whether it's performance or it's art,
Ribera has been way better for that, to be fair.
is love.
I will take your word for it. I have not played Warframe in a long time because I can't let myself play free-to-play ongoing games anymore. But I will say though, Rebecca era may be better at it, but Rebecca took over for Steve, right? And Steve is the one that's leading Soulframe. So it would more likely fall into how the trappings of when Steve was leading Warframe. Probably won't surprise you, the old Warframe lead. Yeah, it's Steve. I believe it's Steve. But that does mean that it would be more likely to fall into those trappings. So I don't know anymore. I don't want to go through. I have enjoyed the progression or the feeling of Soulframe so far. But I don't want to go through it like Warframe, where it's just like, after a certain point, all that it becomes is grind out this weapon, level it up, throw it away. Grind out the next weapon, level it up, throw it away. Which is all Warframe becomes at the end.
You know, the bottom line with all of this, whether it's performance or it's art or it's sculpture, is love.
Just stop. Yeah, and for different people, there will be different things that are and aren't reasonable. But like, I work 2 jobs and still need to try to do like battle against ADHD and stuff and my impulsivity, and it's not good for me. It's kind of why I was happy that I got to play Monster Hunter after all the content was added.
You know, I got motivation.
Perfectly understandable and fair. I'm a little sad about it. Because I was actually I was quite enjoying the slow and methodical feel of it. Wasn't quite as smooth as, say, the feel I get from Monster Hunter, but again, pre-alpha. But now I'm just... Suppose I'll wait and see. You sorry if it hit a sore spot? I mean, I'm the one that brought it up. I wasn't expecting to go as much into detail on it, but it's nobody's fault but my own. And I don't think it had really sunk in how disappointed I am about that fact until now. The other thing is, like, if, say, I decide I don't like it, and I don't want to play it, then my key has gone to waste. I can't give it to someone else instead, when I know there are other people that would have loved it. Help them learn so they can try to. I don't think they're going to try to avoid it. It sounds like they're just. It seems like they're just going another Warframe route. I'll stop being pouty about that. That's not what we're here for. Just like chatting. Understandable. tau as a ruler. Instead of metric versus imperial arguments, we should just switch to the Volkmann unit of measurement. One second. I want to go do something real quick.
Now builds the foundation, machinations, systems within systems, structures of sand, built grain by grain, unspool reality, and swim among infinity. Once again, inhabit its shared, timeless womb. Each variable contributes to the equation, but none dictate the formula, nor should they.
Okay, I did the thing I need to do. Hey, fuck that. I'm pulling up a different image real quick so I can just export an updated version of the whip. Feel free to pretend you aren't seeing anything. I might. I should at least finish the inking. Hey, Barry. Oh, ad time. Seems like the Twitch servers are having issues today. How am I? Anxious. Anxious and anxiety. Thank you, Fox Guy. Maybe coming down. I am so sorry, newbie. Please make sure you're taking care of yourself and getting rest if you can. Hey, Navy. I'm doing alright. Just a bit anxious. Thank you. I cannot focus today. Heck. Thank you for the head pat. Just thinking about how in Sierra's world, because it is an established thing that people get magic touch, they probably have special IDs for them that have like their current information on it, but also their like, is there original legal information on it? That way they can like be confirmed in people's records and such. But Sierra would need like 6 of them for, because she has so many separate forms. Like a holographic card that I imagine it'd be more just like an ID that has the current appearance on it, but had like, it states that they're magic touch. This is the original information. This was the original height. So it all matches with what would be on record for things. Library. About like legal IDs in Sierra's universe. So say if Sierra would have one that said, for example, just like this shows the image of the Sphinx and the details of it, but also lists that they are like documented someone that is magic touched, like the original say the original height, whatever sex they had on the ID before, eye color, hair color, stuff like that. Might be an optional thing. Might be able to get a version that just has like the name, age, date of birth, that kind of stuff. Because I imagine there'd be some people that wouldn't want all that information on there. I don't know, my brain's a bit fuzzy to be thinking about such things at the moment. But David had to put a photo in of all of his shells. That's what I was kind of just thinking about, was like, because Sierra has multiple different forms. And the thing with David is, David's shells aren't like absolute. David can change them however he wants. So visually, that David just looks like those because he chose to. Brain, come on. Work, please. We'll be upset if I called you early today. I know that's a silly question. Guys, don't get upset at stuff. Brain's just being rough. Yeah, I think I am gonna rest. Especially, and sounds like Twitch is breaking today anyway, which... Thank you for the wellness check. Let's save this. I know I didn't get to sleep till super late last night anyway, because I had anxiety. You know how it is. Hey, thank you everyone for joining. I'm sorry it was so like low energy and such a short stream. Yeah, I only got like teching. See, I went to sleep at got to sleep like 2, woke up at 6. It's like 4 hours of sleep. I am a bit out of it. Well, thank you, Very. So neat to see that coming along. Yeah, hopefully I can finish it up soon. I think we'll go raid. Who are we gonna go raid? I think we'll go raid Foxpool. We haven't raided Foxy in a while. Alright everyone, thank you all for joining. If you've been here before, you know what to do. If you're new, when we raid out, we don't have a singular raid message. Everyone uses the Foxrule command to get their own Foxrule, and that is going to be your raid message for today. Copy it to your clipboard, and paste it into chat when we get over to Foxy's stream. And, I am going to go get some heckin' rest. Please make sure you do some self-care as well. Make sure you've eaten food, hydrated, and all of that stuff.